Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Henry from HZGaming4U, and welcome to my first ever undisputed tutorial for beginners. As you guys know, I am known as the master of tutorials when it comes to the game of Fight Night Champion, which dropped back in 2011. I have not made a tutorial since 2013, but people up to this date still watch my tutorials and comment on them and still ask me for advice for Fight Night Champion. A lot of people has been waiting for me to do videos for Undisputed, but the game has not dropped yet. So for those that are not fortunate enough to have a PS5, Xbox 360, or a PC high power enough to play this game, these tutorials are for you so that you can know what's going on in the community and how to win these fights, so when the game drops you're not far behind and you can immediately work on these stuff that I will be mentioning on this video. Now you may be asking yourself, why are you qualified to teach us all of these stuff? To tell you the truth, guys, when this demo dropped, I broke night for 2 straight days and we accumulated a total of, as you can see here in my computer, we have 47 fights. Actually, we had 2 tutorials and 45 fights. And out of those 45 fights, I believe I did not lose more than 8 times, if most. But this is going to be called my Undisputed Online Legacy Mode. And I will be posting 2 videos a day of my Legacy Mode fights in order. As you can see, they are all in order. Fight 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth. So stay tuned for that later on, guys. I think my record is somewhere around the ballpark of about maybe 30, let me see, 45 fights. I lost about 8 of them. I should be somewhere 36 to 37 wins and only about 7 or 8 losses, okay? So, but I am on a 22 fight winning streak. And I feel right now that nobody is going to stop me right now on this demo. The demo will end in 1 hour and I'm making this tutorial before the demo ends. And I will be teaching you all of the experiences that you will be seeing on the videos later on. So you could use this tutorial along with my legacy mode fights, that I will be my online legacy mode fights. And then you could see that they really work live versus other players online. Now, guys, I know you guys are you're saying you're babbling a lot, but in the timeline, you could jump to any of the subjects that I got for you guys during this tutorial. This is just the intro, but you could go ahead, and if you don't like the talking, go ahead and jump to any other subjects that you see on the timeline below. Alright, guys, some of the things we're going to talk about in this tutorial is talk about spam level in this game, or how many spam fights do I come across with against sim fights. Remember, I have over maybe, I fought about online 47 times. There was a bunch of quits in the first round that I did not put in the videos. Anything that didn't make it past 1 round, I did not video. Anything like that. So I only put regular fights that completed 1 round if it was by KO, or 3 rounds if the person quit. Okay. So how many fights that I did that I encountered spammers versus how many fights I did that I encountered sim fighters. We're going to talk about that. Jump into you could jump to that subject in the description below, in the timeline, I'm sorry. Now, what are the top 3 spams to look out for? And I'm going to demonstrate them here in the tutorial, so you could start getting mentally ready for them, so when the game drops, immediately start working on these. Okay, you need to stop working on these that I'm about to tell you. I am literally unstoppable right now. I could fight 100% simulation better than everybody, or I could out spam everybody as well. Okay, that's why I'm on a 22 fight winning streak. So it is up to you how you want to fight me, spam or sim. Let's go. Now we're also going to talk about how to stop each spam that I'm about to talk about, so that you could continue being a simulation fighter and do not have to convert into a spammer. Okay, so how to beat those, and how did I beat the spams. Now, how to not look like a spammer, and we're going to talk about would spam beat this game, instead of sim. Would there be more spam in this game than simulation fighting? We're going to talk about that. That's a hot subject. Now, how to throw accurate punches in this game. I'm gonna demo with more accuracy and plant your foot. We're gonna do, demonstrate what are the most top techniques in this game that I use myself. I consider my movements to be very advanced in this game, so stay tuned. Not only will you see the tutorial for these movements, you could go and you're gonna see these movements on my Legacy Fights online. Okay, I got 47 fights. Okay, so now, how to use the power jab to stop your opponents, how to pound the brakes while you're, so we're gonna talk about that, and what needs to be fixed in this game is the final conversation along with our outro. Okay, so without further ado, the introduction is over. Let's go ahead to the first subject. Okay. All right. So when you come to slips, you at least could. It's very hard to perform slips, so you could kind of like come here and you got at least your opponent chasing you. Otherwise, he's gonna be standing in the in the middle of the ring, and nothing's gonna happen. Okay. So yeah. So pretty much what we're gonna talk about spam level. Okay. Out of the 40-something fights that I went, guys, 45 fights. I would say out of the 45 fights, maybe 60% of the fights contained spamming. Okay, a lot of people were doing this spam right here, the lean back, lean back and then power straight, because it's the quickest way to throw a power straight. As you can see, look at how slow the power straight goes like this. It's not even that slow, but if you lean back, that power straight pops like nothing. You can just bah! And then, okay, even though the NPC shot over that, in a real fight, he's gonna get a little, pushed back, and he's not gonna be able to swing. So people swing around you and they pop. And that's a power straight. Pow! Like people do that. When you see people dancing like this, watch out, because they're about to pow. Okay, don't stand around like that. And I hope pow. But I don't think they need to fix that, because that is actually realistic. You do have time to keep your hands up when you're coming forward anyways. So if you don't have your hands up coming forward, shame on you. Now, they need to fix the uppercut. You seen the uppercut? Nobody uses the uppercut. Okay, but we're not going to talk about that now. Let's keep in subject. I think simulation boxing still dominates in this game, because I noticed that simulation boxers are able to win more fights with movements, even though they are spamming some of the moves. Okay, even though a lot of people are spamming, the straights, which I canceled it there, like UFC. Thank God for adding that to this game. Okay, so even though it's going this way, you don't miss the straight. Holy shit! Like going this way, you don't miss the fucking straight. It's like lean back, and the way you're performing, guys. And we're gonna teach you that. I'm gonna teach you how to perform that in a little bit. And this guy looks like Ryan Garcia, doesn't he? Now, okay. Now check this out, guys. Simulation fighting is still going to dominate spamming because of the movement in this game. And I noticed that if you go walk the opposite way, as you can see, he don't even shoot the punch. This right here tells you that it's gonna be impossible to spam. See, he's gonna miss all the time because I'm moving sideways. As you can see, even the timer stops, because they're like, there's no way I'm going to be able to hit him. You see? But if I don't do that, he's going to throw punches regardless. Look, see? That means that by you moving side in lateral movement, you should be able to skip most punches, and therefore nobody could sit there and just power slam. All you need to do is kind of circle around them, and as soon as they swing and miss, watch. Make them pay. So that's how you're gonna be able to beat that. So sim is gonna beat spam in this game, so don't worry about it. Now, next subject, guys. What are the top 3 spams and how to demonstrate them and how to beat them? Top 3 spams. Number 1 spam right now, power jab. That power jab right there. It's performed with R1 and square for PlayStation players, or R1 and X for Xbox players. Okay, R1 and X. See? X. He's missing it because I'm going the wrong way. Going this way. Let me run out of rim. What that does in a regular fight, guys, it is creating a, it is like if you're shooting a power straight. It is the same effect. So you could get knockouts by just doing this. So people are just, boom. And if you don't cover up, you get knocked down. you get dazed. No doubt, you're gonna get dazed. Now, how people are fixing now? Sometimes you miss, as you could. It's not that accurate, as you can see. Watch. Sometimes I'm gonna miss without even. See? How do you fix and make it razor sharp, like I be doing, like I be spamming it? Guys, the way you do it is lean back for. You see right there how he's going back in the regular game. It doesn't do it. Look, you lean back and shoot it. 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 See, you notice I don't look like I'm leaning back, but I am. Lean back and shoot it. Look at it. It has to see. You can see a little bit that I'm leaning back. It becomes deadly accurate. And if he wasn't because he's an NPC, he would have been dazed. So in this game, you could bounce around, and pa, 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 pa. Yep, I know he was gonna shoot. Pa, pa. But I mean, if you're gonna do it with that, you could do it both. Let's stay back. See, stay back. 1-2. If you want to do 1-2, just release. If you want to do the 1-2, release the L1, the R1 button. I'm sorry, the lean button. Like, you know, shoot the lean and then to the straight, or shoot the lean and then do the immediately that. See, the NPC, this NPC right here, I think he's a good trading partner because he doesn't break poise. Like, you see how he could still throw the hook over you, so that's good. He is gonna hit you. You know, you don't want an NPC that's not gonna hit you. He is gonna hit you. So he's like a moving punching bag. I love it. Oh, see, he is hard as fuck. So yeah. So guys, see how inaccurate it was. But when you press the lean, it becomes deadly. See, you could even stop, boom, and then block it, boom. See, I broke poise right there, boom. When you break poise right there, hit him with another one. Oh God! As soon as you break poise, follow up with a power. Like immediately, because you got like 2 seconds to hit him. Spam number 2. What is the second most used spam, guys? That is the power straight. Believe it or not, the Fight Night champion power straight. How do you perform it, guys, in this game? Guys are gonna act like they're blocking, right? They're gonna act like they're blocking, and they're gonna start going this way, and they're gonna lean back and have it. That's power right there. Look at how fast he comes out. See how fast that came out? And it's power. That's R1. And R1 and triangle, guys, on PlayStation or Xbox, or I'm sorry, guys, R1 and Y on Xbox. I just started using the Xbox controller, guys, so I don't know the controller too well. So that's why I say triangle. So yeah, so pretty much that's the way they do it. Lean back. You have to lean back. Okay, so it's like you have to lean back for at least a split second while going this way. Look, lean back, let them have it. Lean back, let them have it. Like, look at how the accuracy. Look, and you're probably thinking, oh, it's not accurate. Look, check this out. I'm gonna throw it without the power. Look at how stupid it looks. See how stupid it looks? Look at this. I'm gonna lean. Look at how weak. Without the power. So why would you throw it without power if it looks so weak? Look, it looks like a jab. If you could throw it with just pressing, it's faster by pressing R1. See, it's faster. See, and you get knockouts like more. I'm not gonna curse in this video, guys, please. So if I curse, I'm gonna beep because I don't want. I want YouTube to actually like my videos and put them in the algorithm, you know. And I'm a potty mouth, so my videos be getting synced down, you know. So I'm not gonna curse. So yeah, they come out faster. You tell me what's faster. Look at this is no. This is with no power. Look at how slow. Or you better throw it with like a man. Like, bah! You know, like. I canceled it there because the punch was coming. Boom. 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 I'm teaching spammers how to spam, but no. Guys, how do you beat that? Right? Because a lot of people are going to do that. How do you beat that? It's easy. Okay? You just got to circle the opposite way. If he's doing it's up, don't go this way. Circle down. And he can no longer do that because when you circle down, they miss every single punch. Watch, you're gonna see when you circle. See, they miss every punch. So all you gotta do is like when you know he's gonna throw it, just circle down like this, and he's gonna miss it. And as soon as he miss, you make him pay. Body, body, body. Because the thing is, for this type of punches, you have to lean back, right? So when people lean back, they don't block the body. So as soon as you see, a guy that misses, immediately go to the body. Because in this game, when you swing a power, look at all the spam that I'm gonna waste. Watch. Because when you throw a power hook, see all the spam I just wasted. Look, hooks waste a lot of spam. Look, when you see the hooks, but when I see why people are spamming it, because everything else takes a chunk. Okay, yep. So Undisputed, if you want to fix that, if you want to fix that issue, all you gotta do is make this the one punch that wastes your stamina the most, and that's it. It will be like one of these, and people will not do it, because once you're in, like, I noticed in this game, once you're in like there, you're in danger of knockout. Once you get hit, once your stamina is halfway or below, you're in danger of a knockout. So yep. So now let's look for another lesson. All right, guys. Now that was spam number 2, the ridiculous fast power straight. The ridiculous straight power straight that doesn't take any stam away. So why not use it if it's not taking stam away? Look at that. Wow, your opponent would have been in the floor right now. So yeah. So, and I just wasted not even a quarter of my stam. So that's the main spam right now. But it's really easy to get away if you use boxing. Okay. Besides what I just explained to you, the other way to beat that spam is by simply knowing how to box. But I do feel sorry for those that do not know the proper boxing techniques, and guys that come from Fight Night Champion. That's all they're gonna be doing. I already fought a bunch of spammers from Fight Night Champion, and that's all they do, guys. And it doesn't even look that bad in this game, because what people do is they mix it up with a little bit of boxing. It doesn't even look that bad, you know. So yeah, guys. Number 3, next spam and final spam. I think body spamming. And what people are doing is they're doing what I'm calling it a drive-by body hook. Okay, they're moving like this. This guy hits hard, and then doing oh, you see how fast he came out? So see, people are doing drive-by body hooks. Look at that, how fast he came out. See how fast he came out. See, all you gotta do, guys, circle up. If you're gonna circle this way, you're gonna do a left to the body with power. How do you perform that move? You're gonna hit R1. Let me see. First of all, okay, you're gonna circle to the direction that you want. You're gonna hit R1, and you're gonna also hit L1, and you're gonna hit X for PlayStation or A for Xbox. And let's go ahead and do it. Look. See? Or if you go this way, then you press B instead. And for PlayStation, circle this way, or X this way. You could do both. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm tired. Yeah. So, guys, why is that a spam? Okay, when somebody does this in a regular fight to you guys, let's say he just landed those 3, your freaking stamina starts zapping away in a point that it doesn't make any sense to throw any punch in the game other than this. Like, why would you throw any other game if your opponent will be dead by 3 rounds? That's why I'm not even gonna call it a spam. It's more of a beta error or something they need to work on that I'm 100% sure they're going to fix before the game releases. Because it's not a spam, it's just that it's so good, why not to use it? Just like this spam. You know, the power. Lean back. I am leaning back. Right? We talked about this in the previous, yep, so rewind the video if you skipped. Okay? Why not use that if it's so great? So why not just do this? See? All 3 spams. All 3 spams, look. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and they're deadly. All 3 get buzzes. You're gonna have your opponent buzz, and knowing those 3 spams are good because when you could start the fight simulation, but we're gonna talk about that later on. Okay, guys. So, spam number 3, body drive-bys. Look at how quick it came out. Oh God, it came out like a jab. Let me see a jab. Look at a jab. Okay, guys, look at a jab. Look at a jab, right? That's a regular jab in this game. Now, we're gonna talk about how to throw that jab a lot more accurately, like in the next subjects, because that jab sucks unless you lean back. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Look, if you lean back, the jab comes out better. Look at how slow the jab is, and look at how fast power hook to the body is. Look, see, it's a lot faster. You can even double it up to the other one. Oh, sometimes your opponents, I hit them with a double and then I move out of the way. Dude, you know how many points for the judges is that? Look, I hit them with 3. You know how your judges are going to love you a long time. Look, I hit them with 3. Okay, so people are just doing drive-by hooks on you. And while circling, when you're circling, you can't get hit, remember, in this game. That's something they need to fix a little bit, guys, because whilst you circle, your opponent cannot hit you. Yeah. Spam number 3. Drive-by power hooks that give you the round. You could get beat up, and if you land like 10 of these, you could get beat up for the rest of the round and you won the round. As long as you don't allow him to do power shots back at you. If he just starts boxing you, the most beautiful boxing in the world, he's boxing you, he's schooling you, he's like, oh, he's taking you to school. If you landed 5 of these in the beginning of the round, and he didn't land anything back at you like that, you're winning the round. That's why it's a problem and more than a spam. Okay, so I'm not gonna. Spam number 3 is questionable. Okay, let's move on to the next subject because I know that subject was extremely long and I want to move on to another subject. Okay, next subject. Next subject is on my notes: how to throw accurate punches in this game while you're moving. One of the problems that make people not want to move, and right now, by the way, I'm not moving in free mode. You guys may be thinking I'm moving in free mode. I move normal. I don't do free mode. If you guys want to do free mode, press up on the D-pad. Yeah, guys. So I'm not planning to use the free movement because you get stunned way too much every time you get hit. You get stunned. So I'm always gonna fight like this, and I use planting my foot very properly to get very good movement, and I'm gonna show you guys proper movement before this video ends. Okay. So now, how to throw punches more accurately? If you throw normal punches. The problem why people don't want to throw box a lot in this game is because punches miss. Sometimes you think you're gonna hit and they just miss. Watch, I'm gonna start throwing. I think that's because he's an NPC and we're not playing online. See, right there, you missed. Sometimes you just miss a lot, right? Like you don't feel comfortable. Punches don't look crispy. How do you fix that, guys? You're going to. My face is red. That's what I like about this NPC, man. Even though he's not doing nothing, but he does land his punches, so he makes you feel like I'm in a fight. I like this NPC. Moving punching bag. Anyways, I got so how do you throw crispy fast punches? You're going to press L2 or left trigger, L2 on the Xbox to lean back, right? But you're going to lean back just for a split second, and then you're gonna throw whatever punch you want. You see how crispy it came out? Look at it. Watch. I want crispy, especially the straight. Watch. A normal straight steps in. If you throw it while leaning, it comes out a lot better. And also, if you lean kind of like wait, you get like some waiting time. It allows you to kind of like, if you're way too far away and you did it too early, you could fix the mistake by waiting a little bit. He just stood there and then doing it. See what I mean? Just in case you're early. But damn, this guy's so accurate. This guy, let me get you, by the way, this NPC is a lot more accurate than any play I fought online so far. Because these punches are not that hard to skip. Alright, so yeah, so you just lean back, guys. Lean back a little bit, and you're fighting the other way. Okay, another thing you could use is the, backing away jab. Because right after you lean back and you do like a 1-2, you want to like throw a jab. See how I lean back and made him miss by just throwing a jab? And then you lean back again and you kind of do jab again and boom, do that spam, that boom, mix it up with the 1-2, lean back, the power jab. Now, in the next subject, I'm going to show you guys how to not look like a spammer but still use all 3 spam moves, okay? So I'm not going to, in this one, I'm just teaching you how to throw punches with accuracy, but I think you got the point by now where you need to lean back for a split second in order to throw punches accurately in this game. But now, if you want to throw combinations, then you don't do nothing, okay? For combinations, that's where you just want to let go of everything. You don't want to press nothing. Now when you're that's why people tell me, how you throw combinations so crispy? Stay in perfect range, okay? So perfect range, and don't press anything. Don't move up, don't move down, okay? Just be ready to press block, of course, you know? How do you want to find your range? First, use L2, right? Once you land the first jab, that short jab right there, once you land that first jab right there, then let go of everything and start your combinations, okay? Like there, and then go to the body, and then do your combination, see? And then go back to leaning, you know? Lean back once you learn that first jab. Once you land that one, then go for your combinations. Let go of everything. Learn, boom. Okay, that's a little bit too far away. Boom, and then you could do your stuff. Or you could just do that and then go straight. You know, go straight to the body. Whatever you want. 1, 2, bang, 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 bang. Now, guys, another thing that's pretty cool when you lean back is hooks. Okay, don't snooze on the hooks. Okay, you can also lean back. Hooks are very, very accurate. Once you're in range, you're gonna miss. You're not gonna miss unless your opponent blocks. You're not gonna miss when you lean back hook, unless your opponent blocks or ducks. So if you're coming this way, you could always, oops, coming this way, you could always throw, and you are gonna land. But you see why I'm not missing is because I'm leaning back first. I'm gonna shoot them now without leaning. See how they came out? Look at. Okay, right there he stepped in. But it doesn't make sense, guys, in this game to dance around without pressing L2. For next subject, yeah. So pretty much for accurate hooks, L2. See how as soon as I press L2, you can't move no more. Press L2 and then throw the hook. Press L2 and then throw the hook. Press L2 and then throw the hooks. That's not a spam. That's just, that's L2 will, it's like your pivot. Boom. You know, your pivot. Boom. You stay there. Boom. Stay there. Boom. And then you throw. There, boom. 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 You could stay right there. Like leaning, boom, you can stay there, boom, boom, you know, recover your stamp always, let go, so you can recover a little bit, boom, boom, recover a little bit your stamp, boom, boom, always be aware of your punches, boom, stay punches. See how I'm in range? Yep, that's your pivot right there, pivot, boom. So I think this game is meant to press L2 for your break. See how I made a miss because I froze and I went this way? Always be ready to press L2. See, I know he was coming. He waited for it, then he threw it. I love this NPC. All right, cool. So, yeah. So, pretty much, that's the way you want to play. You want to play real twitchy in this game. Be very twitchy, okay? If you guys see me in Fight Night Champion, I'm very twitchy in this game. Okay, so I'm always moving around, giving angles. I go down. Unlike Manny Pacquiao, up, down, give an angle, shoot, boom, boom, boom. You know, that's the way you got to be in this game. See, you got to plant your feet all the time. Even if you don't lean, guys, even if you don't lean back, always press L2. Always. Look at how my fighter, I break. It's like breaks. It's like, you know, breaks. See? It's like breaks. Breaks. See? He's so ready to throw. Look. So ready to throw when I press it. Look. Look, even if I don't press it, he's just ready. He's just ready. Boom. He's like, see? He's ready every time you press that. So that's how you do it, guys. If you see people fighting fluid on YouTube and you're like, how people are fighting fluid and I can't fight fluid, move around, pivot, boom. Pivot, boom, boom. No? Pivot. Move while you're moving down. That helps a lot. Or if you're going this way, pivot, boom. Or you could kind of like, if it's in real range, boom, you could pivot backwards. Lean back, but this with Wilder, this is like a jab. If you do this, that's like a jab for Wilder. Wilder could reach you like in the middle of the ring. So yeah, that right there is real effective. And also with the left hook, it's real nice. It comes from a blind spot. See that blind hook is really good. So always lean back a little bit and then throw it. Okay, that's how you throw the blind side hook. You throw the blind side hook by just pivot backwards and then throw. You know, now I'm waiting too long, right? Yep. Yeah, I'm waiting way too long. Look, you're supposed to throw it. Damn. There's a perfect, you know what I mean, guys. There's a perfect distance for that right there, see? Yeah, yeah. And how you want to get out of there, if you know how you want to get out of there quicker without having to, because if you're fighting somebody like Rocky, you don't want to stay right here, right? So right after you pivot, let's say you pivot and you throw a hook. Damn, that guy pivot and throw a hook. You immediately jab back, okay? You could like pivot, throw a hook, and then back. See? Yep. You could pivot, throw a hook, and then jab back, you know? Pivot, like hook, jab back. See? Pivot, back, no. See how I almost got away right there. But this NPC is too crispy, man. This NPC is way too crispy. So pivot, throw, back. You know? You could also pivot, throw that hook, and then just step back. You know, just like in Fight Night. You know what I've done before? Pivot, throw that hook, step back, and then power straight. And you catch them coming in. You know what I'm talking about? Pivot, hook, back, and then throw. Pivot, throw, back, throw. See? That shit works. I do that so much, guys. Pivot, throw, back, straight. Oh, got it. That's like money. Pivot, boom, pivot, step back. No, he wasn't that close, but you don't want to spam that, okay? I'm not teaching you how to spam. Always keep a distance. Now, hard punches come out real nice from this. And always remember that the power straights there are available for you. Like if you're losing the fight, you need a knockdown, start circling around and your opponent's coming for the kill. He's coming for the kill. And then you, ooh, boom. Okay, he's coming for the kill. Boom, you're going to get a knockdown. You could get a knockdown in decoy. Okay, that's a decoy. That's the way you get decoy. Then, see, you have to lean back. If you don't lean back, it don't work. You don't come out as crispy, see? I'm not teaching you how to fucking power spam, okay? Oh, AC's teaching you how to power spam. I'm gonna teach you how to not look like a spammer while you're spamming, okay? In this almost final subject, okay? Stay tuned. Let's go. Now we're gonna talk about guys, how can you perform all the current things that people are using for spamming, right? What people are using for spamming again? They're using the right. That's the #1 spam right there, right? The power straight that never mixes. And how you perform that is, you know, by leaning back for a second and then performing a power jab. Power jabs are while you lean back. See how they put your opponent back, and you can follow it up with a straight. Okay, but they seem not to miss, guys. These jabs are not missing right now. Especially, I think, if you're coming down this way. If you're circling the opposite way, guys, like this way. Which is not my favorite side of circle, but I do circle this way. See? They do not miss. They don't miss, guys. They just don't miss. Okay? And not only that, the judges give you credit as if you landed a power bomb. So why throw a power bomb to get credit for the judges where you could just maybe spam like a couple of these and you already get, damn, did this just daze me and shit? Did you just daze me, bro? Did you just daze me? I'm sorry. Like, that's one. The other spam that I told you was drive-by shooting, dude. Drive-by body hooks. Those drive-by body hooks right there. If you got Katy, I was gonna say Katy Perry. If you got Katie Taylor, you could double like that. Just drive-by hooks. You're never gonna lose by decision ever again. Okay, because if you land like 10 of those in a round, you could literally get stunned like this. I have got stunned 3-4 times in a round and I still won the round. Just do this. 10th, if you get a couple of hooks in the beginning of the round with a couple of these and a couple of these and a couple of these again and a couple of these and these, you're not gonna lose the round. I already landed like 20 power shots, okay? And your opponent doesn't even realize that you have landed that many power shots, okay? So that's why people are spamming that. So, second spam, once again that I told you, the second spam it will be body hooks. Okay? And the third spam that we talked about was the lean back power straight that comes out like so fast. Lean back power straights are knocking people out left and right in this game, just like they did in Fight Night Champion until this date. There's still no #1 punch in this game, and it's gonna be the #1 punch in every game because it's just a straight. Everybody uses that in real life, you know. So yep. Now, Next subject. Final subject of tutorial. How to fight and not look like a spammer, okay? How not to look like a spammer, guys? Just circle around the ring, right? Don't use block all the time because then you get, see how you get stiff? Only use, there is pump block in this game, so you could pump block at the last moment. There is pump block in this game. Okay, so dance around. Then that was a power jab, see? Don't throw it while leaning back. If you throw it while coming a little bit forward on time, it doesn't look like you're not leaning back. And, see? And it doesn't look like you're spamming. It's just a nice, healthy jab. But you're getting credit from the judges, like you're hitting with power. I'm pretty sure they're gonna patch that, and they're gonna just count it as a regular jab. But see, you do this to your opponent, you can follow up with straights, okay? But not how not to look like a spammer while doing that. Just, you know, watch. Let's say the fight started right now. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, you could easily, you're running around, boom, pop them. Oh yeah, pop them straight. All right, you could. Boom. See, I went for it right there, but he's an NPC. He hits hard. Boom, 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 boom. Keep going. Boom. Lean back and let him have it. Lean back and let him have it. You know, I threw 2 in a row, but it's cool. Who doesn't throw double straights in real boxing? Boom, regular jab. Come back, pop him with a power one. Body, body. Pop him with a straight again. Pop him with a straight, and maybe hit him with another winnow. Yeah. Now, other things that you could do, guys, that going forward, that doesn't have to be all backwards. If you want to land more powers, it's the good old straight power straight to the body. That one, but to the body, like that. It comes off so fast after a jab. See that? Look at jab, power straight to the body. Okay, so that's the way you do it. When you fight fluid, it's just, you know, fight around fluid. Boom. See, I hit him there with like two powers. Regular jab, but leaning back. Regular jab, leaning back. And watch out for punches. Maybe go to the body normal, you know, normal. And slap him with the drive-bys. Slap him with the... What you do is, well, once in a while, you stop. Pop him with the power jab. You know, be with your punch. If you miss it, hit on body, body. You know, pop him with the power. Once it up, pop him with the straight, then probably do the body one. I hit him with 2 powers there. The one in the face and then the one in the body, okay? You know, remember you got the body drive-bys. Body drive-bys. Body drive-by, you know. Boom, jab, jab, jab. Bang, bang. Watch out, be with your punches always. Let him have it with a power jab. Let him have it with a power straight. Right there, I already got like 20 powers, right? You will be winning that round no matter what, and it doesn't look like you're doing power shots, right? They all look like they're normal shots, but they're power. Now, once you know you're winning the round, now you want to stop doing that unless you're getting beat up, okay? But that's how you pretty much fight, guys. You just pretty much, you know, do regular jabs compared with the hard jabs like that, you know? Right, guys, so I took a little smoke break, much needed. It is 11:40 p.m. So I'm guessing at midnight they're gonna shut down the beta number 2. It is Sunday, by the way. So yeah, today's last day, last 20 minutes. Your boy's over here doing a tutorial for you guys based on all the experience that I got so far in this game in 45 fights. Oh, you know, it was more than 45 fights, but of course there was a lot of them that disconnected in round 1, and you know they were just so it don't matter. So guys, just power straight. That's the way you pretty much do all 3 spams without looking like a spammer and still keeping your dignity as a same fighter while destroying spammers with your boxing ability and also spamming knowledge, okay? Because you need to have spam knowledge. See, right, boom, right there, I spammed them with the straight drive-by body. Remember that we told you about drive-by body again, you know, then I hit them with the probably double power jab. Double power jab again, you know what I mean? And maybe do another power jab and a power straight, boom. But now, be wary of your stam. If you're able to do all this to your opponent in one round, slow your roll, okay? So that's how you do all 3 current spams without looking like a spammer. Okay, use your boxing ability. Spammers cannot box like this, like the way you box. They don't know, so why not just beat them at their own game by just, you know, having better movement, just, you know, using their own shit, but in the right way. See, right there, boom. Watch that body, you know, watch that body, watch that body. You know, you gotta watch out. Maybe hit him with the double. You know, damn, I should have hit him on third one there. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? That's the way you pretty much do. Now I'm be like, I learned how to spam on HZ Gaming video. No, I'm not teaching you how to spam. I'm teaching you how to be a great spammer in case you got a nasty spammer. You know how to defeat them while using your boxing abilities. Okay, there you go. See how you pop them again. Boom, you know, with the straight. You can do do that one too. Remember, we were talking about that one before I cut out earlier. Okay, the power straight to the body is OP, and I have gotten a lot of knockdowns with that. Okay, how you do it is you can either run forward and just throw it, you know, but it has to be while you're running forward. I noticed that, not running, but just, you know, you need to have at least one step in, one step. If you don't have one step, he's gonna see how I didn't lean forward. You need to have at least one step forward. Watch, at least one step forward. See, and he's just gonna throw it with so fluid. Oh, that's a power. You gonna, or you could throw it. No, it's better to throw it alone, man. Because what you could do is you could jab to the face and then throw it to the body. See, you see how fluid it comes out? Jab to the face and then to the body. That works so well, guys. You could do that one and then throw it to the body. You know, you could lean back jab, lean back power jab and then to the body. You know, lean back power jab and then to the body. You could do that too. You know, combine. Look at that. Combine that. Combine it. You know, combine it. That combination right there, guys, is ridiculous. Okay, but those are two things that don't miss. The hard jab and then the, oh my god, man, people are just, I know how to spam my HZ Gaming channel. You didn't learn how to spam here. Showing you how to, all the spams that work. Okay, you use it at your disposal. If you become a spammer, that is you. Okay, I'm just telling you, this move right here is like peanut butter and jelly, ham and cheese. You know what I mean? All that stuff. You know. He ain't doing nothing. You know, he just there. He didn't. You know, he just he's not even blocking. That's true. But the angles that I'm doing, guys, right now. If you go watch the fights. At the end of this video, click on any of the two cards. There will be 2 fights available that you could go watch. I am going to be posting 2 fights a day until my hard drive runs out. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that. So by the end of this video, click on the cards, watch the fights, and watch all of these moves work and knock people out. And you will see me doing these exact things to real players online and getting people out of there, because I'm not too much of a decision guy. Very little of my fights go to decision. They're very fun. They end inside of 5 rounds. They're very fun fights, you know, technical. I'm pretty sure in the beginning of my career, I was going with this. I was doing a bunch of technical fights against people, 7-round decision fights, and then I started getting knocked out. I started getting spammed with this. I couldn't figure this out. Then I learned that. Then I had this spam in my book. Then I started seeing Fight Night Champion spammers come into this game doing this, and then I fought this one guy that knocked me out like in 3 rounds by just doing this to me. That's all he did. He kept going left, right, boom, left, right. He kept going like this, being around. And I'm a good boxer, but I couldn't figure it out. I was like, why, damn, this guy moves. He's not even moving all that, just up and down. But he was just fooling me that he had footwork, just so he could get into this position right here to land the straight. You know, so he was like coming down, then coming down, and boom, and then he'll fake me backward, and then he'll come this way. But I didn't have enough experience in this game to realize it, you know. So he whooped my ass. That fight is early in my career. So you're gonna see how all my losses, I learned something, because I was able to then start doing that to people. You know, I started dancing around, and I started doing the same thing to people, and then I started learning that other spam from somebody that started doing that. But I was overdoing it. I was just doing it too much. It was looking too spammy, see? Because you could get knockouts like that. So then I started mixing both. I mean, mix this. What if I mix that? And then I mix this, you know? And then I fought somebody that had Katie Taylor, and I had Jessica McCaskill, and she kept doing drive-by fucking hooks on me. And drive-by hooks on me. And then she kept fucking doing drive-by hooks on me, you know, and drive-by hooks on me. I was like, oh God, she knocked me out. That video's also in early in my career, in my online career. You could go check that video out when I post it. And drive-by. So what happened after that fight? I learned how to do drive-bys. I went here to training and I started doing this same thing I'm doing to this dummy right now. Just boom. You know, I was like, damn, this shit's good, man. This shit's good. It's fluid as hell. You know? And then I was like, what if I add that to this, right? To my step back this. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to use this. I didn't know how to use the step back. Remember, we're progressing. I was like, damn, what if I use my stiff jab, my overly stiff jab? Well, I was overdoing it at first. With my lean back straight, right? And lean back straight. So, and then I do some drive-by hooks, right? Drive-by hooks. And then I started mixing them all together, guys, and it stopped looking like spam. And I started doing the power jab, you know, combined with like regular boxing, you know, regular boxing. And then I started getting the round back with you know, with the drive-by hooks and the power jab. I canceled it right there. Power and power. I started getting my round back, you know what I mean? And once I have my round back, I go back to regular boxing, you know, regular, like, you know, so just, you know, good old honest boxing, you know? So that's the way, guys. Hopefully I'm helping you guys for this. You know, we know how to fight. This is for people that didn't have the opportunity to play Undisputed, okay? And most people that play Undisputed are people that play Fight Night and UFC. Okay, we're going to have a lot of newbies that never played boxing games before, and they need a tutorial like this that teaches them about the sport of boxing, because a lot of people don't know how to box. So at least they could follow this tutorial. At least you will be able to look like a boxer, you know. I just don't want you to overdo any of this, guys. If you're just new into the boxing sport, don't overdo anything, okay? Look, don't overdo this, because you could do this, see? You could do that. You could do that if you wanted to an opponent. Look, recover your stam, right? You could land 3. Land 3 more. Guys, you could. You could do this and they can't do nothing about it. Every time they try to throw a hook on you, they get stun locked. This is the #1 stun locker. People be stun locked. You know, so, and they win by decision. So don't overdo it just because you're seeing it on this video that it is going to work. It is. You will see it. I have done it to win fights. I'm not going to lie. You're going to see. I have done it to win fights. Okay? So don't do that too much. Don't do the drive-by hook, even though that looks beautiful. Actually do that. This looks so... If you're able to accomplish this to somebody, you know, shit, ups to you. You got to do so much on the controller to be able to do this, man, that if you manage to just land one at a time at least, once in a... Man, that's good. Do it. You know, that's the way I be stealing rounds. You know, if I just hit on one jab and I just, you know, with one jab and I want to fucking just destroy them with one jab at a time and, you know, land 5 jabs, that's not spamming. I seen boxers in real life throw 10, 11, 12. Look at Ugas. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Look at Winky Wright. That's all he does. Look at Sweet Hands. Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's one. Don't overdo it. You know, don't overdo it, guys. And you should become a very, very great boxer really, really fast. If you haven't watched this video tutorial and the next beta comes out and you fight somebody that haven't watched this tutorial, you are going to kick their ass. You're just going to kick their ass. You don't believe me? Go watch my videos and you will see. Now, guys, I'm going to pause this video to do the final thoughts of what do I think that should be fixed in this video. Because I think I already gave you guys enough techniques for you to go try and enough fights that you could go learn from my fights. Okay, you could go learn from my fights. So I will be doing live commentary on all of my fights. Okay, so you could learn. So not only will you get the online fight, you will get live commentary from me, which I will record. You know, when I edit the fight, I will do brand new commentary explaining what's going on so that you can understand what I'm doing and why am I doing it. So stay tuned for the training, which I mean my online career, which I call Undisputed Online Legacy Mode Career. But I know I went on a 22 fight winning streak. I did not lose today. Before I started making this tutorial, I was 13-0 today. Okay? So, yeah. Guys, let me go ahead and pause this video for final thoughts.